EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to historic Baltimore, Maryland and M&T Bank Stadium. Today it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here, as it'll be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on the Baltimore Ravens. Fall is in the air, and the NFL season is in full swing, and we're underway here in week 4. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And he takes it.
They emphasize that they want a quick start to begin things. Most of the time you think about that on the offensive side of the ball, but in this case, it's the special teams that provide that quick start.
I just had to, my settings, always to the
play action. Now Jackson. A short one there, caught by Likely. Fighting through, he's got space. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 19 yards right off the bat, and a quick first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route.
Last time he was on the Giants.
And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
To the 36-yard line, stop.
Oh, man.
The Ravens had 2-1 now to start the campaign, and they were looking good until last.
This ain't Madden, sweet.
From the ranks of the unbeaten.
Yeah, I don't think anyone was expecting this team to push the 72 Dolphins, but still, you got to take a lot of positives from this first month. If they can bounce back and move to 3-1, they'll be pretty well set up for the remainder of the season to follow.
They'll work from the 36 on 2nd and 6. Jackson hit, and he lost the
So, what you think this is with Lamar?
and they take possession of the
Give me that shit.
at the 36-yard line.
Bang.
And without a doubt, not
Love
the
it.
way they pictured that opening drive unfolding.
No, they were making progress. They weren't exactly in high gear, but they were making a few yards along the way.
Normally,
Now that they've
they'll
calmed
drop
down,
it, and then they'll get the ball back. Like, you know what I mean?
The Buccaneers in good field position here to start out 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards.
To me, that's what hurts the most, when the linemen beat everybody out and they get this shit. Like, well, come on, what are you doing?
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. He'll find McMillan here. And he has a big gain inside the
No, absolutely, bro. You know Maddie not gonna.
22 yards
Yeah.
catch and run, a first down.
It's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a
Maybe you know Maddie not change it. It's the same shit.
Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
Was he able to fucking dive through a line? That's the shit that pisses me.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. You look at this Baltimore defense.
Shit ain't going nowhere, bro. Because if they really wanted to make Madden realistic, they would include weight and shit like that, you know.
What's keeping this group from being top 10 in the league against the pass? And too many mistakes, especially little mistakes. And those add up into big mistakes. Big mistakes add up into points against you.
Incomplete, but a penalty flag.
I get so far holding. What the fuck are you doing?
Let's get the call.
Go ahead, take the 20.
So apparently some grabbing there in the middle of the O-line.
I've often wondered why that doesn't happen more often for guys that play center. Having to snap the ball and then trying to get your hands into the proper position, that's difficult to do. He got caught that time.
Baker going to give it to Irving. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. They get 14 yards, but not enough for the first down due to the previous penalty. So 3rd down, they need to get to the 28 for a first. Here's Mayfield running the option right. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind.
That's me. I'll be doing some dumb shit.
They'll give up 6 yards there on the loss, and it'll bring up 4th down. And not a lot of success to be found there.
Yeah, I had it. It's just I didn't see his animation of him rising up. So too.
That's a pretty good play. But if you've got to do it in your own backfield, I consider that a problem. That doesn't hurt too well.
And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of leg behind it. And the Bucs take a 3-0 lead. So the defense are able to force their first turnover of the game, and then they get onto that by getting the field goal.
You don't just want to take the ball away from your opponent, partner. You want to make them hurt as well.
My son looked at Deshaun Watson.
Turn over to your offense and have them put points on the board.
With the wow. With the masseuse. Apparently he was exposing himself to his team. I don't know if he was touching him or whatever, but yeah. Deshaun Watson.
Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Him and he did the same shit Deshaun Watson was doing, basically.
3-0 the score as they start 1st and 10.
Good fucking shit, boy.
And he missed him, incomplete. And this passing game's whole offense really didn't show up in the loss last week, and it hasn't started all that great here either.
Yeah, they can't let that incompletion become an uh-oh moment. Like, oh boy, here we go again. Just like last week, each game is its own entity, treated as such.
And it pushes way forward to
I think he did.
32. 3rd and 4. Now it's Jackson. And that is incomplete.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test the
Oh, that's a punt, dude. That's a punt, dude.
And force the incompletion.
The Ravens send their punter out now. Back deep for the Bucs is Devin Tompkins.
I'm going to move.
For him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. No return, but it goes down as just a punt of 31 yards. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. Mayfield. That one taken in by T. Higgins. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. 1st down.
A gain of 16 yards. 1st down, Tampa Bay.
Mayfield looks to throw. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back.
Damn, so I was pressing that shit like we back in DBZ, son. Fuck.
And it'll be 2nd down. When you look at this defense, they are number 2 in the NFL against the run right now, Charles.
They've established themselves pretty well throughout this season. But boy, what a competitive group of people. They do not like that ranking they have now because they think that they're better and they're out to prove it again in this game.
A big pickup there, 18 yards and a Buccaneer first.
A gain of 18 on the play.
Once again, it's Irvin. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
It went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Now, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
And he's got his man on the out route. His
Yeah,
good for 9. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early in the 1st quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it.
Come on, bro. Like, who the fuck is batting shit at the line like that?
Start to pressure receivers. Now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
2nd and 10. Handoff running left, Irvin.
The nigga is falling down. How is he able to... Bro, why do I play this? Why do I play this this time, bro? Like, you know, I had a good day today at work, just chilling. Like, why do I do this to myself? You know what I mean? Like, voluntarily sign up for this.
Here's Mayfield.
The nigga's gonna.
It's broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Well, anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time, they were up to the challenge.
And his kick here is good. And that will make it 6-0. So scores on their first 2 possessions, but 6-0, so field goals probably not what they were hoping for.
Yeah, you're exactly right about that. Not what they were hoping for, but they should be happy that they have points on the board. It almost feels like that old slow and steady wins the race, doesn't it? In this case, though, they want to be slow and steady now, but get explosive later and put the points up on the board.
And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
How you been, all right?
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really
trying to get involved better first team.
We'll see if they can do better here on this drive. A big one there for the Ravens. It goes for 18.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
He'll get it once more into the hands of Bell. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 6-0 our score after 1.
It's March. Now I'm letting Madden get to me like this. Gotta be better.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Throwing is Jackson. Going deep for Walker.
Thank you, because I seen him get jammed at the line. Heavy. No way.
Certainly feels like they think to themselves, it's time to open this thing up, taking the big shot downfield.
Here's 2nd and 10. Jackson will throw again.
Thank you. Shit, Vito.
Now after that,
not enough.
It's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens.
3rd and 16.
Looking to throw. Jackson going to keep it on the run. He'll let this go deep.
That's me.
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Bijan Robinson.
How the fuck I'm not able to get back over the time?
Away from taking the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And they take the lead here at 7-6. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And he's up across.
Did I need to do that on purpose to make me jump? Stop. Let me find it. Let me find out that that's the source.
They've probably got some adjustments to make because they've moved the football okay at times, but they haven't been able to get anything consistent.
I gotta change this number. That's disrespectful tonight.
It almost turns into a basketball game where one team's coming down and hitting threes, and you're coming back and getting twos, and you steadily lose ground. In this situation, you're talking about touchdowns to field goals. They want to put in the end zone and put those sixes on the board.
And that's caught inside the 30. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21.
I thought I blitzed a lot. Damn.
Gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Mayfield now. Over the middle of the traffic, and that's complete. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. And again, it's Mayfield.
Why the fuck would you just stop right there, bro? You have the whole field to the left. That was retarded.
obviously, Charles, they were ready for the pass, too.
Yeah, they were
Oh,
they could catch everyone
gosh,
and playing the
man.
run, but that was a very ill-advised throw right there. The opportunity.
Oh my
lost.
gosh, you have nothing but the field in front.
For this next drive. Well, the good news for them, they got the football. The bad news, they have to go 99 yards here as they start this drive out on their own 1-yard line. So not quite out of danger just yet. Still backed up a bit, but only need a few inches here on second down.
Should have asked.
Off to the races. Moving inside the 20. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson, an even 90 yards. And the Ravens are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Nigga had the whole left side. He's running. Why would you stop?
Johnson jostles free. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Now they're about to come up on drive number 4, but so far just 2 field goals on drives 1 through 3.
Wondering if the head coach has talked to his offense coordinator and said, look, let's go ahead and press this a little bit. I'm giving you 4 downs on just about every occasion to try and get this offense kick-started and have it culminate in touchdowns. You know, maybe something to press it a little bit. This might be the case.
Straight ahead, it's Irving. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And
That's a Luke's throw and he overthrows it.
give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Here comes the Buccaneers punter now. Back deep is Tyreek Hill. Take it at the 37. A good return there, call it 13 yards. And this offense takes over in great shape right at the 50, 1st and 10. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Play action. It's Jackson going deep for Walker.
This nigga's not faster than anybody on my fucking team. Y'all keep getting beat, bro.
A great effort there. 49 yards. And the Ravens have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is up to 15 now. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When they start a drive from that deep in their own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
To throw, Mayfield. He'll try and do this himself. Oh, this will be incomplete.
Oh, that's me.
Gets home just as he was letting that go. Instead, it's 4th down. Here comes the Buccaneers punter now. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. Now Hill to return it. Powers through. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. They'll get 9 yards on the return there following a punt of 42. And the Ravens, they'll take over. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes it's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. 1 play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled enjoy after that one.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
Now it's Jackson. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
Oh, it's a wobbler here. And this will be down just inside the 30-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, you never want to get stopped so soundly during this series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
A good pickup there, a 22.
And a nice job by the two of them to not only connect on the pitch and the catch, but to carry over their practice work to the game field. They saw the adjustment by the defense, made an adjustment themselves, and picked up the first down.
Mayfield to throw it. This is caught by McMillan. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now Mayfield. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And they move this all the way down to the 9. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Mayfield with it once more. And it's caught. Nice gain of 8 that time, but it's 2nd and goal.
A gain of 8 brings up 2nd and goal. At the Ravens' 1-yard line.
Irving is not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose a couple of yards back to the 3. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. They'll run with Irving. And this time he is in. Bucky Irving hitting double digits with his 10th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Buccaneers get a bit closer.
I wonder if he changed anything on his play sheet or they just executed better. Because they had 2 previous drives that ended in field goals. Before this one, they finally were able to put into the end zone.
Well, whatever he did, speaking of the offensive coordinator, might be using that formula going forward. It worked there.
Yeah, it works very well. He and his field general in pretty good sync right now. They're starting to move the ball well.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Jackson going to keep it. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. To throw is Jackson. And that's caught inside the 30.
And I tell the niggas to play over the top in the middle. That's the big deal.
Scrimmage to 15. It's 1st and 10.
And the Baltimore first down.
Now Jackson going to shift him around.
Hey, report.
Back to throw now on 1st down.
Thank you.
And he'll throw this one away. I don't think he's out of the pocket. No, here comes the flag. We saw it, too. Nobody in the vicinity of that throw, and that earns him the penalty.
Yeah, you've got to at least get it close enough to one of your own guys in order to dodge the penalty.
Jackson. That is incomplete.
I like the look of that play right from the beginning. I thought he should have seen the coverage that was there, tried to force it in. Yeah, when he's fortunate, just fell incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's Jackson to throw. He's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. They'll spot it at the 47, so call it a 57-yard attempt. And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there.
That kick, by the way, Charles, a career long.
Well, we did watch him in pregame, and he hit from this distance, so not a surprise. But there still is something exciting about it, carrying it over from practice and pregame to actually doing it in live action.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Well, indeed, trying to run it out as they start on the ground. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half.
Trying to get involved, gotta show speed.